Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing 7 air fryer recipes with you all. I'm going to be sharing 5 savory air fryer recipes and then 2 sweet air fryer recipes. I really hope you enjoy this video. I have filmed loads more air fryer videos just like this one. I will link them all down below in my description box. So if you want some more meal inspiration of what you can cook in your air fryer, then head on down to my description box to watch the other videos. I'm also going to link the air fryer I am using today in my description box, but I will also link a couple more air fryers too, because there are lots of air fryers that are very similar to the one that I am using today. If you're watching this video and you see me for the first time, I would love for you to subscribe. Like I said, I post loads of air fryer videos, so if you want to see more videos just like this, then hit that subscribe button down there. With all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into this video. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get cooking. These ingredients here are going to become some spring rolls. They're going to become chicken spring rolls. So I have got some minced chicken here. I have got these vegetable and bean sprout stir fry mix. I have got some powdered garlic and some powdered ginger, some soy sauce, some salt and pepper, and then some spring roll pastry here. So what I'm going to start off by doing is in a pan, I'm going to cook through my chicken mince, and I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of ginger powder. You can use fresh if you have it, but I just use the powdered ones because it's so easy, but they are quite strong, so you don't need much at all. Once that's combined, I then add in my vegetable and bean sprout mix along with some soy sauce. Now, because your soy sauce is a little bit salty, you just want to taste your mixture first before adding in any extra salt and pepper. But if it needs a little bit extra, then add those in to taste. Once everything's cooked through and the vegetables have wilted down, you are then ready to start constructing your spring rolls. So what I do is I just lay out one of these pastry sheets, and then I spoon some of my chicken and vegetable mixture into the middle of my spring roll, wrap it into the middle on either side, and then roll the pastry in on itself to make a little kind of like sausage roll shape. Once you've done that, you then want to either beat up an egg or get some milk, and you just want to brush that generously over each spring roll. This is just going to make it go a really nice golden shade. Then you want to put them into your air fryer and cook them on 204 degrees centigrade for 8 minutes. And as you can see, when the 8 minutes is up, they come out with such a golden brown pastry on the outside. Because you have cooked the contents on the inside already, they are just ready to eat. They may not look exactly like you would get when you buy shop bought spring rolls, but trust me, they taste just as good. For these arancini balls, I have got some cooked rice here. I have literally just cooked that up now. I have got some flour, some breadcrumbs, some mozzarella cheese, and then in here I have fried off, and like finely diced up and then fried off, 1 onion and then 1 pepper too, and I've also got some salt and pepper. So what I'm going to start off by doing is getting 2 cups of my rice, and then I'm going to get my potato masher and just mash my rice down really finely. I will kind of get a spoon as well to make sure that I'm getting any lumps out of it that I can do. Once I've mashed my rice down, I will add in my pepper and my onion mix, and I will just combine it all together along with my flour too. Once I've combined everything together, I will then just start forming these into little balls. Whilst I form it into a ball, as you can see, I have cubed my mozzarella cheese up, and I will get 1 piece of cubed mozzarella and I'll pop it into the center of my ball so that when they are cooked and you cut through them, you have like a nice oozy cheesy center. Once I've rolled my balls, I will then generously coat them in these breadcrumbs, and then I'll pop them into my air fryer. So you want to put these on 175 degrees, and you're going to cook them for 12 minutes in total. But after 6 minutes, I just like to kind of mix them around in my air fryer before putting them back in for the remaining 6 minutes. Once that 12 minutes in total is up, as you can see, your balls come out looking lovely and golden brown. And when you cut them in half, as you can see, you get a delicious oozy cheesy center. For these calamari rings, what I have bought are these little calamari rings already sliced up into the ring shape. So these come frozen. I've just defrosted them, and once they were defrosted, I put them onto this kitchen towel, and then I dabbed over the top of them as well to just remove any excess like water or anything that's on there. So what I have got in these bowls is some flour, a beaten up egg, and then I've got some breadcrumbs here with some salt and pepper in here too. So what I'm just going to do with my calamari rings is dip them into the flour, and I'm going to coat them really well. Then I'll transfer them into the egg and then into the breadcrumb mix, just coating them really, really well in each of the mixture. And then I will just put them straight into the air fryer. What I'm going to do in my air fryer is just put down my grease-proof mat, and that way it will make sure the calamari rings don't stick to the bottom of my air fryer. I'm then going to cook this in the air fryer on 204 degrees centigrade for 7 minutes. After like half of the time, I'm just going to mix my calamari rings around and then cook them for the remaining time. And as you can see, when they come out, they are really nice and crispy and just perfect to eat, just dipped in some aioli. For these air fried burritos, what I have got is some beef mince. In here I have just blitzed up 1 onion, 2 garlic cloves. I've put in some cumin here, so just the whole cumin. I've also put in some chili powder, and I have put in 5 jalapeños too. You can leave any of those bits out if you don't want it spicy. I have got some cheese, I've got black beans, salt and pepper. This is a taco mix little sachet, and then I've got some tortilla wraps, and then guacamole, sour cream, and some salsa here too. You can make your own salsa if you like by just like dicing up some onion, like red onion, some tomato, and then putting some lime and coriander in there. So what I'm going to start off by doing on the hob is I'm just going to saute off my onion mix. Once that's sauteed for a few minutes, I will just add in my beef mince and just brown that off. Once that's browned off, I will add in my black beans as well as my taco mix and some salt and pepper. I'll just let that simmer away for a few minutes and let all of the excess liquid evaporate off. After your mince has gone almost quite dry, you then want to start constructing your tacos. So with these mini tortilla wraps, I will just spoon in some of the beef mixture, and then I will wrap in the 2 sides, and then I will roll it into a little burrito. Once I've wrapped it, I will then lay them in the air fryer. I'll set it to 200 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, your burritos are done. Serve them with some guacamole, sour cream, and salsa, and just eat them like that. These ingredients are going to become chickpea frittatas with a nice little sort of yogurty sweet sauce. So what I'm going to start off by doing is actually making my sauce first. So what I have got here is some yogurt, some honey, some chili flakes, and some salt and pepper. And then for my fritters, I have got a can of chickpeas, some spring onions, 1 egg, garlic powder, ginger powder, cumin, and some self-raising flour. And again, I'll use the salt and pepper as well. So like I said, I'm going to start off with my sauce. So I'll just add a good few tablespoons of the yogurt along with some honey, some chili flakes, and some salt and pepper. I'll then just put that into the fridge while I'm making my frittatas so that it chills nicely. Next up, I'm going to drain my chickpeas and add that into a mini little blender or food processor if you have one. So I'll put in my chickpeas, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, my egg, my green onions, and self-raising flour, along with some salt and pepper too. I'll then blitz that up in my food processor for a good few minutes until everything has combined nicely and it's a nice smoothish paste. I'll then form them into little frittata shapes. I will then put them into my air fryer on 200 degrees centigrade for 6 minutes. If you want to, you can put these onto a grease-proof mat. If you do that, I would just turn them over halfway through to make sure that each side of the frittata gets nice and crispy. After the 6 minutes is up, you're then ready to take them out and then get your dip out of the fridge and serve your frittatas with your dip. This is a really quick and easy air fryer meal, and it's a perfect addition to a lunch or a little starter as well too. These ingredients are going to become some chocolate brownies. So in here I have got some self-raising flour, I've got some cocoa powder, some sugar, butter, 2 eggs, And I've also got some vegetable oil, vanilla extract, and some salt in here. I haven't got any baking powder because I'm using self-raising flour. So I'm just going to mix this all up really, really well. And then I have got this little 20 centimeter round here. I have already greased it with some butter. So once my mixture has been nicely combined and is nice and smooth, I will then pour it into my round and I will cook it in my air fryer on 182 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes, or until when you take it out, you put a knife through the center and it comes out nice and clean. This is a really quick and easy way to cook a brownie, and they come out really yummy and delicious. Right, so in this bowl, we have got all the ingredients that we need to make some really nice chocolate chip flapjack. So I have got some oats here. These are just quite small oats, but you can use jumbo oats if that's what you've got, totally up to you. I have got a very, very decent amount of chocolate chips here. I feel like if you're gonna make chocolate chip flapjacks, they really do need to be quite chocolate chippy. I've got an egg in here. I put some maple syrup in here as well, so I don't need to add any extra sugar. And I have also just put a splash of milk in too. So I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients up together, and then I am going to get the same round as I cooked my brownies in. I will grease it, and then I will pour in my flapjack mixture into my round, and I will just press it down into the sides really, really well. I'm then going to put this into my air fryer on 182 degrees centigrade, and I will cook it for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, then you can just take your flapjack out of the air fryer and just let it cool down in the round that you cooked it in. Once it's nice and cool, just turn it out, chop it up and enjoy. So those are the 7 air fryer recipes that I wanted to share with you all today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.